So this is video 3 of 3 that I'm doing with James Stevenson, and he has a lot of experiences, 20 years of experiences, guiding, teaching. Basically, he's done a lot of training and worked on himself. And he's also a festival organizer that's involved in 6 international Tantra festivals in Bali, India, Holland, Portugal, California, East Coast America. He also does dance and Biodanza festivals in Ibiza and Delhi, that's India. And he's also the regional organizer for Easter. So Easter stands for International School of Temple Arts, and he's also a faculty member there, which means he's one of the teachers. So you can find all the things that he has at Awaken as Love, and you can find him at facebook.com/James Stevenson Tantra. That's one word, James Stevenson Tantra. So James, tell us more about your festivals.
Okay, so the festivals are a great way to dip your toe into the world of spirituality and Tantra. We bring teachers from all across the world to these events, and we have people come across from all over the world to these events located in one space. So we dive in together on a journey for about 5 or 6 days, and we do various workshops, but we also have a chance to meet people, form connections. It's a lot about building community. And very often people go on from that festival to then travel around India or Bali or California. So it's a nice way to start a holiday, actually. It's a nice way to begin a traveling journey.
Mm. Yeah, wonderful. So last year I was at Easter, India. I was there for the festival, and I was also there for the Easter level 1 training. And I actually went with some of my friends. And so that was a really nice experience. And there were some locals there. So it was also nice to get to meet the locals and get to be exposed to the culture. So it's not just attending an event and learning something somewhere. It's also really being at that place and really feeling connected with that land. And so when you go to different places, you will have different experiences. So of all the festivals that you run, James, I'm very curious, like which one is like the ones that you, I don't know, like have a love for, or like strongly recommend, like certain flavor, like the differences between the festivals?
Yeah, so there are differences. I think the one closest to my heart was the one I started with, which is in India. And India is the birthplace of Tantra. So there's something very magical about creating a Tantra festival there, especially in a culture that's, although it had this incredible wisdom at some point, has lost a lot of that now. And there's kind of rights for women there, and gender issues are still needing a lot of work and development. So it's beautiful to be offering it in that space of international people and local. California is another great place just because of the nature around there. We have the biggest trees in the world, the giant sequoias, were right on the doorstep of that national park. And there's something about the nature there and swimming naked in the lake that we can't do that in Delhi, but it's really fun. And then Holland, of course, is a very liberal country, so we're creating a new festival there, and so that's got a very much more sexual flavor, much more juicy, and so that's going to be exciting in that way. So.
Yeah. So I actually am running like little Tantra teaser workshops for people interested to get a flavor of it. And Singapore is quite near to India. So for those of you interested, you definitely want to check out Easter India. And of course, the other festivals that James runs, if you are not in Singapore or Asia is not convenient for you, there are all these other festivals that James runs. So you can go to his website, awakenaslove.com. So I was just there on his website, and it's very easy to navigate, and you can also subscribe to his mailing list.
Yeah.
So thanks
the
for
one in India. Yeah, yeah. So the one in India is we have a Tantra festival, and then immediately after we have what's known as the Easter training, which is a deeper journey into self-empowerment, working in levels of spirituality, sexuality, and shamanism. And actually, Martha will be a promoter for us on that. So Martha's a good one to get in contact with if you're interested. And she might have discount codes.
Yeah, and you know, it's a long stretch of time. So for those of you who can go for all of it, really, because it's like a very special opportunity. Yeah, and if you want to delve deep, then I would suggest like going for Easter level 1.
Right.
Okay, so thank you for doing this.